What's up? How you doing? Here we are. Beautiful day today. Blue skies. Just one sky. Slight breeze, but not here. I don't feel anything. I see it over there though. I see the trees going like that. So that equals to me about 1.7, 1.8 miles per hour going from, today is east to west. Anyway, gonna make a little bit of food here. Today I'm gonna make shrimp and scallops. You can see that? Fresh. The scallops are full of all of their ingredients. The shell is there, and I'm going to cook it like that, and then I'm going to peel it off when I eat it. So I have some I have a beverage here. I love grapefruit juice. I could drink this all day by the gallon. Grapefruit, 100%. I love this stuff. Oh, we fill it up. Delicious. We'll put it over here. Cheers. That is delicious. Anyway, so we begin. I have my pan here, very heavy. I have a cover, but I don't need it right now. All right, so first, I'm going to tell you what I have here. I have crushed tomatoes, which will be the base of the product. Crushed tomatoes. I have olive oil, California, first press, salt and pepper. I have lime, a big fan of lime. Garlic, I love garlic. I have a pepper. I'm a big fan of peppers. Delicious. Over here, cilantro. I love cilantro. There was a time when I would eat a ton of that. Loved it. I discovered it by accident about 30 years ago. I was downtown, and I went to a taco place. Nice tacos, nice chicken. And the guy said to me, what do you want on it? And I said, everything. What do you have? And so he put me onions, he put me hot sauce, and he put me cilantro, which I had never had before. And I had it, and I was hooked. I know some people, they don't like it. Some people have a genetic predisposition to not liking it. That's not me. I love it. So I also have here butter from Denmark. Butter from Denmark. Supposed to be very good. Lurpak. They might say Lurpak. I have no idea. So we're gonna use both butter and olive oil, and I have it plugged in. I have to take a little sip of this. Very delicious. I'm telling you, I could drink that all day. I love grapefruit. All right, let's turn on the engine here. All right. I feel it. Open this up. By the way, everything's been washed. So that's all set on that side. So we got a good portion here, you know. Wrap it up like a mummy. And now we're going to chop up this pepper smells delicious. Ah, man. So that's coming in good. Now we're going to add some of the tomatoes in here. All of the tomatoes. Let it melt a little bit more. Now, shrimp and scallops, don't cook them to death. They will turn to rubber. You'll be able to make snow tires out of them. So a little bit of cooking on that, and they'll be nice and tender, perfect. You don't want to overcook, believe me. All right, we can add that in. Nice. I forgot my my stirring thing there. Whatever, my stick to stir. So I have to go inside. I'll be right back. You won't even notice it. All right, I'm back. Let me give it a little mix here. All right, we got a little bit of olive oil, a little bit. All right. Now, garlic. Two is enough. Good garlic. Delicious garlic. They say to wash your hands with lemon juice. lemon juice after you handle garlic. It'll strip the smell. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so take these two. Put the garlic in there. Wow, that smells very good. I feel like I'm in an Italian person's home. That's what I feel like right now. Like Mama Leone. Alright, now I'm gonna add some nice peppers. Gotta let it cook for a bit, mix in all the aromas, the garlic, the pepper, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a drinky poo here. Refreshing. Now we're going to add some salt, pepper, give it a little mix. Take a little bit of the cilantro. Throw it in there. I could probably put the whole thing and eat it. Not probably. I could. That smells fabulous right now. That smells fabulous. What do we got here? All right, I'm gonna let it cook for a bit, which means I will edit this part out, so it'll be quicker. A few minutes. All right, I'm back. All right, so this thing's ready to go. I'm gonna put in the seafood. Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna put the lid on here for a little bit. And we're basically done, just a little bit. You know, I'm gonna stop the camera right now, so it's not just, you know, me watching the food and you watching me. And then we're done. I'll be back in a second. We're done. I'm gonna go get a plate and I'm gonna eat. I'll be right back. All right, all done. I have some sourdough bread. I mean, this is a big meal here, so I'm not gonna probably finish now. Try the scallops. Smell great. Delicious. Now the shrimp are hot, so we'll eat the scallops first. That is delicious. Sauce is good, very good. This is probably more for 2 people, but I'll eat half now and half in the future. So I want to talk about a bodybuilder, still alive today, was very popular in the 70s and 80s, 90s, and he's one of my favorite bodybuilders. I don't believe he got the recognition he deserved. But anyway, his name is Robby Robinson. Great bodybuilder. And I just want to, talk about the Joe Weider thing, about Joe Weider's image, that trademark thing with the, that bronze statue. Now, years ago, when that first came out, many, many years ago, everybody knew that that was Robby Robinson's body. And I thought back then that Joe Weider signed some kind of an agreement with Robby Robinson, paid him X amount of dollars, and continued to pay as long as they used the image of Robby Robinson on products. The other day I'm watching an interview with Robby Robinson, and he said that they used that basically without his permission and no compensation, nothing, which I find totally unacceptable. I don't know how they got away with that. Now he said that I gotta get another fork, dropped it. But anyway, he said that the Weider name was so powerful that I guess no lawyer wanted to take the case. I don't know how that could be. I mean, there's probably a lot of lawyers out there that would have taken that case. But the other thing I don't understand is why Joe Weider would put himself in that position. Why not, get an artist and say, I want my head on a muscular physique, that looks, human, doesn't look like it's something out of the comic books. And how did they figure out that that was Robby Robinson's body? I mean, that could have, to me, if I didn't know, if nobody said, hey, that's Robby Robinson's body, I could have assumed that it was, say Frank Zane or anybody else who has a physique that's similar. But anyway, he should have gotten compensated for that. But he was one of my, and still is, one of my favorite bodybuilders. Came from the classical age, golden age actually, not the classical, the golden age of bodybuilding. And he won the Masters, Mr. Olympia. I guess everybody thought Lou Ferrigno was going to win that one, and he didn't. But I've always liked him because, first of all, when I was growing up, he was popular. So I always had exposure through magazines to him, and I would see him all the time, and I had a friend of mine whose father was into bodybuilding, not professionally, amateur, and he had this bunker. It's like some kind of thing from World War II, a bunker. And one time my friend said, hey, you want to check it out? And I said, sure. So we went in there, and he had top-of-the-line equipment, benches, all kind of stuff. And up on the wall, he had tons of pictures of professional bodybuilders as inspiration, but most of them were of Robby Robinson. And so, I'm looking at the images and I go, wow, that's an amazing physique. And back then, it was like, try this product, Joe Weider protein. I saw an interview with Robby Robinson, and he said that he didn't even use that stuff, even though you see him in the ads endorsing it, him and Franco Colombo, but he said it was basically sugar. And I guess he had mentioned it to some kid in a letter, and that kid mailed the letter back to Joe Weider, the Weider brothers, and they read it and they said, okay, ban him. I think they banned him, he said, double life plus 20 years. But I mean, if you're endorsing a product and then you come out and say, yeah, it's crap, that's what's going to happen. The owners of that product that paid you, they're going to get a little bit annoyed. So if I were him, I would have just said, yeah, I'm not answering that letter because Joe Weider is going to cut my income, which is kind of what happened. But yeah, I believe that Robby Robinson should have won at some point in his career Mr. Olympia. Not the Masters, he won that, but I don't think he ever won Mr. Olympia. I can't recall a year that Robby Robinson was the overall winner for the Mr. Olympia contest. And I guess he still trains up in Venice Beach. I'd love to meet him. Great shape still, muscular, you know, like 77, 78, 77. But strange to me that Joe Weider's using, the company is using that image and not paying him, you know, I don't know, what would be fair? 500 grand a year? I don't know. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. 250 grand a year. But go on the internet, check out Robby Robinson. Amazing, amazing physique, and also continued. A lot of bodybuilders, you'll see them now that they were in shape back in, you know, 1985, and you see them now and they look like broken down. Not him. Not him. So I'm gonna go get a fork. I'll be right back. All right, brand new fork. We continue here. So good. Those scallops, so good. The sauce, delicious. You get a little bit messy with the, you know, the shell. It's okay. That is good. I'm not joking there. It's like the shell is like plastic. Wow, that is amazing. But like I said, messy. Look at that. So good. For this, you need a roller bounty. Get another shrimp in here. I mean shrimp. Scallop. So tender. There's got to be an easier way, right? I don't know. Get some pliers out. Like Messy Marvin. Cooked it the right amount of time. Very tender, not like rubber. The right color. I need a bib. Need a bib. Anyway, I'm gonna continue eating, and that's the end. Capiche?